In a quiet village nestled among the hills, there lived a wise monk named Siddhartha. Known for his profound insights and peaceful demeanor, he attracted many seekers eager to learn from him. However, among these seekers was a young man named Ravi, who was filled with anger and frustration. He had heard of Siddhartha's wisdom and wanted to challenge the monk, believing that his intellect could outsmart him. One day, Ravi approached Siddhartha as he sat under a shady tree, meditating peacefully. "I have come to test your teachings," he declared, his voice filled with arrogance. "I have read many texts and can argue any point. If you are truly wise, prove it to me." Siddhartha opened his eyes and regarded Ravi with kindness. "Come, let us walk," he said, standing up and leading the way toward a nearby river. The two walked in silence, with Ravi's mind racing with thoughts of challenges he could present. Upon reaching the riverbank, Siddhartha picked up a small stone and threw it into the water, creating ripples that spread outward. He turned to Ravi and asked, "What do you see?" Ravi, eager to display his knowledge, replied, "I see the ripples created by the stone. They represent the effects of our actions on the world." Siddhartha nodded, but his eyes held a deeper understanding. "And what happens to the ripples?" he asked. Ravi thought for a moment. "They eventually fade away." Siddhartha smiled gently. "Just like our words and thoughts. They can create ripples, but they do not define the stillness of the water." Frustrated, Ravi persisted, "But what if I challenge you with my words? What if I shout and scream?" Siddhartha remained calm. "Go ahead, if it pleases you." Ravi took a deep breath and shouted at the top of his lungs, hurling insults and challenges toward the monk. But Siddhartha stood quietly, his expression unchanged. After a few moments, Ravi's voice grew hoarse and he stopped, panting from his outburst. "Do you feel better now?" Siddhartha asked. Ravi was taken aback. "Not really. I feel more frustrated." Siddhartha gestured toward the river. "The water remains calm despite your noise. It does not react to your outburst. In the same way, our inner peace is not disturbed by the chaos of the world around us." Realizing the wisdom in Siddhartha's words, Ravi fell silent. They stood together, watching the river flow peacefully. Slowly, Ravi began to understand that true strength lies not in the noise we make, but in the calm we can maintain within ourselves. After a while, Siddhartha spoke again. "The greatest gift you can give yourself is the gift of silence. In silence, you will find clarity, understanding, and peace. Challenge your thoughts, but do so with the quiet strength of awareness." From that day forward, Ravi sought to embrace silence in his life. He practiced meditation and mindfulness, learning to observe his thoughts without letting them control him. Over time, his anger subsided, replaced by a deep sense of inner peace. As word of Siddhartha's teachings spread, the village began to transform. People learned to value the power of silence and reflection, understanding that true wisdom often comes not from the clamor of words, but from the stillness of the mind.